Good afternoon. I welcome you to this webinar, Managing IT Infrastructure Applications Proactively for Performance and User Satisfaction. This is in continuation of the webinars which we are conducting for last couple of months on ITIL and IT service management. In the last webinar, we have discussed about different ITIL processes and try to address some of the ITIL processes and the technology needs to institutionalize those processes. Especially the earlier webinar concentrated on the reactive part of managing IT, and we covered the incident problem management, service desk, change and asset management part of it. In this webinar, we will move further and we will concentrate on proactive part of IT management and how does ITIL help in achieving that, and what can be the technology considerations when you are deciding the technology to institutionalize the processes towards proactively managing IT. So in this webinar, I will be talking about ITIL way of infrastructure best practices, what ITIL mentions in terms of event management and the other important processes towards proactively managing IT. In terms of current scenarios in various organizations, where organizations stand, their pain areas in managing the IT. And then if we have to go to a better place, where do we want to go? As an example, we will take BMC solutions. The solutions from BMC are proven solutions in this space, so we are taking that as an example. What one can get the benefits by implementing these processes in the organization. And then I can have questions from you which you can type in the window which you have, and then I will repeat those questions verbally and answer those questions as well. So ITIL, as you must be aware about, is a set of concepts and policies for managing IT infrastructure development and operations. It's kind of best practices. When you are going in the way of ITIL, what you are achieving is you are able to have processes which are consistent, repeatable. Those can be measured, and you can have the improvement in the process, and then you can go to the next maturity level. People do ITIL trainings and ITIL workshops and invest in terms of ITIL at an individual and organization level in a good way. Why do one invest in ITIL? Because it helps you minimize the impact of change, the disruption which the changes cause in the IT if they are not done rightly. So it basically helps you reduce the risks in changes. It enables compliance and controls, so you can have a set of policies and governance framework and all those things, and then you will be able to achieve those compliance controls, measure those controls, ensure that the system is able to follow those controls. To provide proactive services to your users and the customers. Lower the cost of IT. This is a very important parameter. It's not just ITIL is a in thing, and it is a great thing to talk about, but actually it helps you lower the cost of IT support, and of course to maximize the user satisfaction, the way they see IT providing them the access to organizational, technical and business information. ITIL v3, a significant change which it has brought in from v2 to v3 is the way it presents these processes and have a life cycle approach towards IT service management So if you see in this diagram, it starts with service strategy, then you get into service design, service transition, and put it into the operation, the service operation, and then you do a continuous service improvement. And there are complementary framework standards which can coexist along with ITIL in your organization to achieve IT service management. Things like Prince2 towards project management, COBIT towards controls, ISO 20000 towards the IT organization level certifications, and things like that. So again, in terms of the ITIL version 3, the core books contain service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation, and continual service improvement. Service strategy is the section in which you basically get a bigger picture view. That's what you concentrate on. In the service design, you gather the requirements in terms of strategy and have the overall design created for the integrated services. In the transition, you do all change management and basically putting the things in operation, and in the operation you handle the processes and infrastructure and day-to-day activities. And in the continuous service improvement, based on the feedback, the closed loop mechanism is what happening in the IT after implementing these processes. You go towards the improvement cycles in various processes which you have started following in your organization. Now moving to the main agenda of this webinar is towards proactive IT management and the applications management. So when we think about this area, the important section from the ITIL books, the service operation book, is the event management process. So if you see here the flow chart available here, it goes into more details in terms of event management process and how it can get, basically it can give inputs to other processes like incident management and capacity management. For example, an event registered by a network and system management application, you can have depending on what kind of event is there, whether it is towards the capacity related, capacity shortage related, or otherwise you would like that event to be propagated to your capacity management system or incident management system. Going further, in the event management process, if you see, these are the monitoring systems which are giving you those events, and then those events need to be correlated. That's what the ITIL books talks about.